Alrighty, hello everyone. My name is Eli. I'm a tutor at the CIS Sandbox, and today we will be talking about how to create a Google Colab notebook. So if you will, please open up a web browser, and let's type in Google Colab. It's going to be the first thing that pops up here with the orange logo. Alrighty, an important thing to note here, you will need to sign into a personal Gmail account. Your Bentley account will not work for this. So let's sign in here. Alrighty, hopefully you were able to sign in without too many issues here. Alrighty, right off the bat, we can see what kind of um, what kind of interface we have here. This will come up with any of your previous Google Colab notebooks that you have. Right now, it's just our first Welcome to Colab notebook. So let's create a new one. Alrighty, awesome. So we have our new Google Colab notebook open. Let's go ahead and rename it for this assignment. Alrighty, it works similar to a Google Doc or a Google Sheet. You can just rename it right up here in the top left. And we are going to rename it to the semester, which is fall 25 underscore CS 100. Put your section number next. So whatever section number you have, whether it's one digit or two, put that there. And we will do another underscore and then your Bentley short name. So for me, it would be E. Bluen, but whatever it is for you, basically the letters before the at symbol in your Bentley Falcon email. Alrighty. So now we are all set there. Once again, whatever your section number is, make sure that that is replaces the X's. Alrighty, and it looks like we're saved as well, so that's good. Next important step, please do be sure to do this. Go to share. And now you will have to share it with your professor. There are a couple ways to do this, but your professor will be more specific as to how they want you to do it. They might have a specific email that you can put into here for their personal email and sending it to them, or they might have you grab a link. So if they had you grab a link and attach it to Brightspace, you can open this up, set it to anyone with a link, and then you can set it so that anybody can, with the link, can view or comment. Commenting might be useful in this certain scenario. Copy the link and be sure to send it to your professor in a way that they can access it. Once again, it might be specific to how your professor wants to do it, but make sure you are following the proper assignment rules there. All right, so we are in. Easy enough for Google Colabs. You will find that it's a super easy interface, and it is super easy to use, especially if you are new to coding. So please navigate up here and notice that we have two kinds of blocks that we can input into this space, code blocks and text blocks. Right now, you can see that we have been set up with a code block to start with. But let's add a text block for now. Just going to quickly delete this code block for the time being, and we can double click to edit this text block. All right. So once we're in the text block, there are a couple of things that we can do. One important thing to note, if you would like to make a title, which we will now, you can simply do this by including a pound sign. And this will set either the title or the heading, depending on how many pound signs you have. So we want to set this to say practice. And we can see on the right side here, we have the title showing up. Let's do a second a heading two, the level two heading, which will be two pound signs. And let's set this to say hello. The reason for this will make a bit more sense as we keep going here. But next, let's set another line by hitting enter. And let's set this text to say, this program prints hello. All right. Once again, we can see this auto update right here. It's great. This is the biggest title heading. We have a secondary header, and then we have our text. And it's important to note that you can do as many pound signs as you want. It makes just the headings a little bit smaller as you go along. So that is some helpful information if you have some subheadings. All right. So this looks good for our first text block. This sets us pretty nicely to start coding. So let's close this and let's add a code block. Alrighty. So our first ever Python code that we will do here is going to be a simple print statement. So in order to print something in Python, just type the words print, do a parentheses sign, and you want, if you're doing a string value, you want to put it in quotes. All right, so we want this program to print hello. We have the print function, and we have our argument hello there. Let's go ahead and test this out. We'll give it a minute to run. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. The output is hello, and our input is hello. This is the start of Python. It is pretty simple to navigate Google Colab. I would encourage you all, I'll do a little shameless plug here. Please consider taking Python in the future, CS 230, but in the meantime, enjoy learning Python in CS 100. And let us know if we can be of any help to you at the sandbox. We'd be happy to work with you if you have any problems, but best of luck with CS 100, and we will see you later. Bye.